This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
I'm George Pretz from Paola, Kansas, Miami County. I represent District 2, and today I'd like to talk about the Rails to Trail topic, which has been in Kansas Farm Bureau policy for the last 35 years. U.S. Congress passed a bill where this land would be rail banked, and the railroad company would let a trail group make it a recreation trail that you could walk on, bike on, ride horses on. And it happens to go through 5 counties, starting with Miami, Franklin, Osage, Lyon, Morris, and ending at Harrington in east central Kansas. And over the years, it has developed problems for adjacent landowners, working with the trail groups that managed the area in the past. But just lately, this past session, they passed Senate Bill 331, which has turned over the management, made it a state park, and turned the management over to the Department of Wildlife, Parks, and Tourism. And they are now responsible for the management of the day-to-day operations of the trail. Part of this 331 bill, they've created a advisory council, and from those 6 counties I mentioned earlier, the county commissioners appoint a person, hopefully adjacent landowner, to be represented on this advisory council, and then the county seat city of the county appoints a person. And besides those 12 people, 6 from adjacent landowners, 6 from trail enthusiasts, there will also be a state representative appointed that represents part of that area, and a state senator. They will actually lead the group. The Farm Bureau is trying to build relationships with this state agency and get some answers to our members' questions. There's been so many questions in the past and present concerning the fence maintenance along the trail, access to the trail by motorized vehicles, trespassing off the trail, just a lot of concerns how the bikers, the walkers, the horse riders use the trail, the hours of operation, or can they camp out there in the middle of the night and build a campfire? And just a lot of different questions and concerns from Farm Bureau members. They want to get along, they want to build a relationship with the state agencies and get their questions answered, and hopefully the state agency will respond and manage the trail the correct way by state statutes, and provide benefits for the trail users, but also protect the property rights of the adjacent landowners. You know, people who are wise organize. It's an old slogan. And you can only do so much by yourself, but where we get, Farm Bureau gets powers and numbers, which creates us to have an excellent staff that can work for us every day in every arena, whether it's Washington, D.C., Topeka, at the county level. We have a county Farm Bureau in every county. And the other good part about Farm Bureau, it represents all of agriculture, not just the corn growers and the beef providers, but everyone up and down Kansas agriculture. And it's just, it's something that's just developed the last 100 years. Keeps getting stronger, and it's more important than ever before with a fewer number of farmers, and we're big in agriculture education to educate the people where their food comes from.
KFRM is one of the largest farm radio stations in the nation, dedicated to informing and entertaining rural listeners from northern Oklahoma to southwestern Nebraska. You can catch KFRM in many ways, of course, 550 on the AM dial, streaming at kfrm.com, or on your smartphone by going to the TuneIn Radio app, or on Ag AM in Kansas on Tuesdays and Facebook every day of the week. KFRM, tune us in. You'll be glad you did.